Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Wilson Farm Market, we know it's not only what you eat, but where it comes from that matters. Granddad Bill knew that too, and selling fresh eggs back in 1968 turned into Central Indiana's favorite farm-to-table market today. We don't only grow our food, we make a whole bunch of amazing treats and meals fresh in the store every single day. Come see us once. You'll be a fan forever. Wilson Farm Market. Everything about us is better than anything you'll find in a big box store.
Hey there, Blackhawk football fans. Just like the game we all love, life is full of unexpected plays. But what about those unexpected events that take place off the field? That's where we come in. At Bragg Insurance Agency, we're more than just a safety net. We're your game changer, your peace of mind. Just like your team needs a solid defense, so does your life. Get in touch with us today and let's tackle the future together. Bragg Insurance Agency, protecting what matters most.
Do you suffer from sudden or chronic pain in your neck, back, or other joints? Then you should consider giving Creekside Chiropractic a call. Dedicated to providing wellness for both the body and spirit, their licensed chiropractic team sets the tone for drug-free pain management for both chronic pain and sudden injury. As well as chiropractic services, Creekside also offers the latest in K-laser therapy, therapeutic massage, and they even have an infrared sauna. They help you manage your pain right here at home in Sheridan, Indiana. Creekside Chiropractic, your hometown chiropractor. Additional sponsors for Bragg Sports Media broadcasts include More Etc., Greek's Pizzeria of Sheridan, Blackhawk Ag Solutions, Red Sail Roofing, Legacy Images, Handmade on Maine, The Farmers Bank, Biddle Poland's, Horizon Real Estate, and First Farmers Bank and Trust. Thank you for your continued support. Go Blackhawks. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Sheridan High School Bud Wright Stadium for tonight's matchup between the North Miami Warriors and the Sheridan Blackhawks. I am Daniel Bragg, joined alongside, as always, by Nick Doty. Nick, how you doing this Friday?
Doing great. Exciting home football.
It is the first home game of the regular season for the Blackhawks, christening their shiny new press box.
This is nice.
We got air conditioning up here.
Yeah.
If you haven't been up here, obviously, this is the first game being in the stadium. If you haven't been here yet, you need to get up here just to see where, really, your tax dollars have gone.
Right.
So either way, Blackhawks coming in after losing to Weibo last week. Going to try to get on the winning side. The same thing with North Miami. This will be their first matchup, I believe I saw since 2012.
Yeah.
So not a lot of experience of playing these two sides together, but we're going to see it here tonight, see what kind of football game we get. Nick, we didn't see a lot of success on the offensive side of the ball. If you're the Blackhawks, that's got to be the main focus coming out, right?
Right. So I'm guessing a focus this week, probably blocking assignments. They were a little weak. It's just the offense has to come out with a completely different mindset this week, more fire, and just be ready for a good game.
We'll see if Coach Wright continues. Well, I say continues. They came out firing through the air last week and then kind of abandoned it real quick.
Yeah, and you kind of alluded to maybe that was just seeing if it worked, and if it worked, kind of putting it back into the old pocket for this week.
We'll see what kind of offense the Blackhawks come out with this evening, as they will, I believe, receive the opening kick.
Yeah, I believe North Miami deferred.
So the Blackhawks going to have the first chance to get some points on the board here in their home opener. Once again, we'd like to thank everyone for tuning in tonight, especially shout out to Greek's Pizza. They extend their hours for home football games, Nick.
Very cool.
And they even said that they're going to show the game. So if you're watching it at Greek's, hi, everybody.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
But North Miami going to kick it away. Back deep for the Hawks is Page and Crane to receive. Standing about their own 5-yard line.
Can you feel it? Can you feel the excitement, Daniel?
The excitement.
It's actually oddly quiet.
Well, especially coming off how they played last week. I don't think really they don't know what to expect out of this one.
Right.
Again, these new bleachers, they feel huge now that people are actually in them.
Yeah. They seem a lot wider and just a little bit taller, yeah.
So North Miami puts his foot into it to get this game started. It bounced at the 25, fielded about the 21 by DeCrane, and he's got a hole, runs over some people, but falls down at about the 45-yard line. So a decent starting position for the Blackhawks.
That's a pretty solid return there.
So out comes the starting offense for the Blackhawks. Zach Bales going to be the quarterback, it looks like, to get this one going. He wasn't in action last week dealing with an ankle injury, but it's good to see that he's back. 1st and 10, ball at the 45. It's going to be a give to Kolb. He's lowering his head, breaks a tackle, makes another man miss, and he might be gone. 30, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Blackhawks, and that didn't take any time. One play, 19 seconds go off the clock, and the Blackhawks offense figured it out on that one play at least.
Look like a totally different team already, huh? Even Kolb's run right there, I mean, he was running a little bit different there. He looked like he was more aware.
Yeah.
His head up, a little more aware, made him move there, and, good touchdown.
It shed 2 tackles before going all the way for the touchdown. Owen Bell on to attempt the extra point. It is good. So tack on one more. The Blackhawks, 11:41 still to play in the first. The Blackhawks already on top 7-0. You're watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media.
Beautiful.
Wilson Farm Market. We know it's not only what you eat, but where it comes from that matters. Granddad Bill knew that too, and selling fresh eggs back in 1968 turned into Central Indiana's favorite farm-to-table market today. We don't only grow our food, we make a whole bunch of amazing treats and meals fresh in the store every single day. Come see us once. You'll be a fan forever. Wilson Farm Market. Everything about us is better than anything you'll find in a big box store.
Welcome back to Bud Wright Stadium. If you are just tuning in, I mean, you think the game just got going. I didn't miss anything. Nope, you already missed the first touchdown. One play, 55 yards, and Eli Kolb gets the rushing touchdown for the Blackhawks. And now the defense will trot out there. North Miami going to try to figure out how to get an answer of their own here.
I don't know too much about North Miami, so I don't know what.
Pre-game notes that you can find on BraggSportsNet.com. Hosted by Kennedy Zachary. I believe they ran for something like 250 yards, something like that.
Okay.
And then threw for 40 yards last week or something. So
okay,
they're a running team like us. So we'll have to see what kind of offensive attack they bring out. Owen Bell on to kick it away. Fielded at the 11. Nice kickoff. And the Blackhawks wrestle down the Warrior, but just shy of the 30. Going to be 1st and 10. Ball's going to be spotted at the 29-yard line. On come the Blackhawk defense. Starting quarterback for North Miami is number 10, Riley Collins. I'm sorry, he stood up. That's number 12. Tried running it right up the middle, immediately shut down by the Hawks. Stop for no gain. Be 2nd and 10.
Good stop by the Hawks defensive front there.
So actually, the starting quarterback, Hartley Hoover.
Okay. Oh, different than what they had listed, or what?
No, it's just I read the wrong thing.
I got you.
I thought it was number 10. He stood up, and I saw the 2.
Ah.
A little collision in the backfield breaks that one up immediately.
And not very clean handoff there.
Imagine they're going to have a situation. The game clock is not rolling.
Okay. And the refs haven't noticed it yet, huh?
No. My clock's rolling, so I know what time is on there, and the refs, I believe, should have their own clock. But
right.
For some reason, the stadium scoreboard is not running right now. They just now noticed it to wind it.
Okay.
It's a triple option to get the pitch out. He's got room to run, gets the first down, and Bales is going to slam him out of bounds, but right at the 45 and move the chains for the Warriors. Blackhawks got caught sleeping on that one. We're going to freeze the clock here, at least on the broadcast, until stadium clock matches. So it'll be 1st and 10, ball at the 45. Again, Hoover under center. Had a little breakup in the backfield. Looked like they couldn't make up their mind who was going to keep the ball. The Blackhawks shut that one down.
Yeah, it seems like every time there's a handoff or an exchange there, they're just running into each other, and it really kills their play dead.
Cody Wan, number 22, the ball carrier. Second and 11. Going to be an end and around, but the Blackhawks once again shut that down. It's a nice job by the Blackhawks. Another loss on the play will back them up a few more yards, bring up 3rd and 13.
See if North Miami will go to the air here.
They got to go all the way to the Blackhawks 45.
Hawks defense looking really strong so far tonight.
Ball carrier on that last play, number 5, Lake Muscle. Different formation here. And it looks like the Warriors going to use their first timeout of the night with 10 minutes on the clock still in the first quarter. Facing a big 3rd down. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media.
Hey there, Blackhawk football fans. Just like the game we all love, life is full of unexpected plays. But what about those unexpected events that take place off the field? That's where we come in. At Bragg Insurance Agency, we're more than just a safety net. We're your game changer, your peace of mind. Just like your team needs a solid defense, so does your life. Get in touch with us today and let's tackle the future together. Bragg Insurance Agency, protecting what matters most.
Welcome back to Bud Wright Stadium. Blackhawks on top 7-0. And the Warriors facing a 3rd and 13. It's a big play for the Blackhawk defense. They've only run one offensive play. And that was a 55-yard touchdown run by Eli Kolb to get this one started. See what kind of play the Warriors can draw up here.
Watch the count and look to the air.
I mean, even if you jump,
I know.
I mean, it shortens it a little bit.
But it just chisels away at you. You don't want that.
Blackhawks jumped off sides a few times against the Stars on a hard count, and I guarantee you North Miami saw that on film. Hoover under center. He's going to keep it himself. Gets to the 2nd level, but just shy of the 50, and that'll bring up 4th down. We'll see what they do here. right at midfield. I would imagine they're going to punt this one away. But after giving up that big play to the Blackhawks, might be some added urgency on their part.
It's what, about 4th and 6 to go here?
4th and 6.
I think they'll go for it.
And they certainly don't look like they sent out anybody else to kick it. And they are going for it, at least lining up like they're going to at least. 4th and 6. They might be
changing it up here.
Or watch the hard count.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I don't think they intend on running this now. They got 2-1, and there's the delay game. So they're just going to back it up 5 yards and punt this one away, just giving themselves a little bit of extra coverage. So now for the Blackhawks, as the Warriors get set to punt it away. Page and DeCrane standing about their own 25. Muscle going to kick it away for the Warriors. And he gets it away and out of bounds. Ball's going to be spotted about the 31, so the Blackhawks offense going to run back out there, get another try at it. See if they can have the exact same success or similar success to their first possession.
It's an interesting punt.
Yeah, we've seen a few teams over the years.
Kind of
I mean, obviously,
the running drop kick.
Obviously, when you've been doing it for 5 years now, I mean, we've seen other teams punt that way. It's just
you don't see it that often.
You don't see it very often, no. It's a 1st and 10. Ball at the 31 of the Hawks. Bales under center. Going to drop back to pass. He's got a man out in the flat, just misses him big time. Page was the intended receiver. And, Nick, it's a little interesting, at least to me, that they've started with Bales at quarterback.
Right.
When he was such a force at fullback last year.
Yeah, this is what, the third different quarterback we've seen now?
Fourth.
Okay.
They ran three different ones last week.
Yeah, it is interesting to see Bales, under center here.
Bring up 2nd and 10. Once again, ball at the 31. Bales takes the snap, gives it off to Kolb, who cuts back. Still on his feet, though. Going to be brought down about the 37, so a nice gain on that play. He got bounced off about 3 different guys before going to the ground.
Yeah, pretty solid run there.
Bring up 3rd and 4 for the Hawks. Imagine we're going to see another run.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is the distance last year that you'd see him give it to Bales right up the middle.
Right.
Blackhawks going with a little bit of smaller size in the backfield. 3rd and 4. Bales takes the snap. The triple option is going to keep it himself. Gets brought down just on the other side of the 40. Going to be shy of the first down, though, by about a half a yard. Let's see what they do here.
Sneak up the middle.
I would think so. Even though you're in your own territory.
I'd still do it.
By half a yard, I can't imagine Coach Wright punts this one away.
No. Watch the sneak.
Put your helmet in the center's lower back, right?
Yep. Let him guide you home.
4th and inches. Bales takes a snap, follows the center, and they're still pushing all the way out to just shy of the 50. So a nice job following his center.
Beautiful.
Perfectly executed quarterback sneak. And the Blackhawks move the chains. Ball's going to be at the 48 of the Blackhawks. And this is more of what you like to see out of the Hawks in years past. Just run the ball, run that clock.
Yep.
Two wideouts on the near side. Bales under center. Takes the snap, gives it off to Kolb. Makes a man miss, but there is a flag. It's a big run play, gets all the way down inside the 15, but there is a flag right about the line of scrimmage. I imagine this one's coming back.
Let's take a look.
See what they call here. I imagine it is going to be a hold. And the Blackhawk offense already backing up.
Yep.
The holding on the offense going to negate that big run play by Kolb.
I hate to see it.
But regardless, I'll tell you what, that's two big runs by Kolb, and he's making guys miss tonight. That's something he wasn't doing last week. Not a lot of hopping around or.
Now, there's no hesitation tonight like we saw last week.
It'll bring up 1st and 18 for the Hawks. Bales takes the snap, looking to his left. Got a man doing a deep route down the corner, and nope, that went right down the middle. I thought he was going to the outside, but that one's going to be picked off. There was obviously a miscommunication between the wide receiver and quarterback.
Yeah. I mean, when you throw it, 15 yards opposite where your guy's at.
And the Blackhawks have thrown their first interception of the season. Yeah, the ball, it looked like he was looking towards the corner over here.
He was.
And then the sideline, and then that ball just went straight down the middle all of a sudden.
Did it just come out weird, or
yeah, I don't know.
Came off his fingers weird? I'm not sure.
6:41 to play in the first. And North Miami now force a Blackhawk mistake. They'll be trying to take advantage of it here. It's going to be a give up the middle. He's immediately swarmed by about 3 Blackhawks. Gets brought down after maybe a gain of 2. Bring up 2nd and 8.
I know it's early to tell, but I think we've got a stronger looking defense than North Miami.
Yeah, the defense of the Hawks at least looks like they're able to control that offensive line in North Miami a lot better than they were last week.
Yeah.
2nd and 8, ball at the 29 of the Warriors. Going to be another triple option. He keeps it himself that time, but he's going to be wrapped down. I'm going to say he got back to the line of scrimmage. Let's bring up 3rd and 8.
Defensive front still looking really solid.
Yeah, a lot of penetration by this inexperienced defensive line, quite frankly.
I mean, if you look at them, they are beating North Miami off the ball and just filling gaps really quick.
Third and 8, ball at the 29. Warriors got to get all the way to the 38. It's going to be a little handoff in the backfield, but immediately shut down by the Blackhawks, and that'll force likely another punt by the Warriors. Blackhawks making sure that their offense gets no room to run.
Good job by the D.
On to receive the punt once again for the Hawks. Going to be Page and DeCrane standing at their own 40. It was a short punt last time. It's a low snap, but they're going to... Oh, and it's blocked. Nice job by the Hawks. Get to that punt and pick up the blocked punt at the 21, so they're going to start deep in Miami territory.
It's like that pick never happened.
Yeah, completely negate that pickoff. That's a net gain of yardage, right?
Right.
And the official is going to use an official timeout, likely for a hydration because it is quite hot out there. So we'll take a step aside. You're watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media. Do you suffer from sudden or chronic pain in your neck, back, or other joints? Then you should consider giving Creekside Chiropractic a call. Dedicated to providing wellness for both the body and spirit, their licensed chiropractic team sets the tone for drug-free pain management for both chronic pain and sudden injury. As well as chiropractic services, Creekside also offers the latest in K-laser therapy, therapeutic massage, and they even have an infrared sauna. They help you manage your pain right here at home in Sheridan, Indiana. Creekside Chiropractic, your hometown chiropractor.
Welcome back to Sheridan High School, Bud Wright Stadium. I apologize. I'm just going to say it right now. I know I'm getting some texts about the quality of the video. For some reason, we're having issues. Again, this new press box. Nick, I might have to upgrade some equipment. But either way, I'm being told the audio is all right, so hopefully at least you guys can listen to it. 4:33 to play in the first quarter. Blackhawks on top 7-0, and they're facing a 1st and 10 deep in Miami territory. Ball spotted at the 21. Zach Bales once again out under center. Takes the snap, going to give it off to Williams this time, who lowers his shoulder. Gets across the 20, but not very much more. Just about the 19, so a gain of 2 on the play.
Williams up the middle, gain of 2, stopped by a private warrior.
Rough handoff there. Wasn't very clean.
Yeah, again, it's that triple option that we all hate. I say we all, me and you.
It's you and I, yeah. It's sign a petition to get rid of the triple option.
I don't know if Coach Wright would pay attention to it, but hey, we could do it.
It only works 2 out of 10 times.
2nd and 8. Once again, Bale's going to be under center. Williams going to be the lone back this time. Kolb in motion. It's going to be a give to Williams. He's got a hole, gets out to the 10, but that should be enough for a first down. Nice job on that run. That'll be close enough for 1st and goal, I believe. As the ball spotted, the nose of it's right at the 10, but they're going to say that's close enough for 1st and goal. DeCrane, the wide receiver on the far side. Once again, Williams the lone back. Page in motion. And Williams just took it away from Bales. And a fight forward for a few yards. Nope, they're going to say he actually got back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So 2nd and goal now. Once again, a sloppy handoff there.
Yeah.
Looked like Bales wanted to pull it back, but Williams got his claws on it and said, nope, I'm taking this.
I disagree. It looked like he was shoving it into Williams.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was like digging it under his arm trying to get it in.
Coach Wright going to use his first timeout. With 2:28 to play in the first, Blackhawks on top 7-0, facing a 2nd and goal when we come back. You're watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media.
Bragg Insurance Agency, a family-owned business, has a team of qualified professionals that will work to provide you with the best coverage for you, your family, or business. Choose the trusted and highly revered team at Bragg Insurance Agency, located in Sheridan, to help you find the perfect policy. Bragg Insurance Agency, your friends in the insurance business.
Additional sponsors for Bragg Sports Media broadcasts include Creekside Chiropractic, More Etc., and Freaks Pizzeria of Sheridan.
Welcome back to Bud Wright Stadium. 2:28 to play in the first quarter. Blackhawks facing a 2nd and goal spotted at their own, at the Miami 10. Nick, we've only seen them go to the air twice,
Right.
And quite honestly, with the way they're running, I don't know, they'll do whatever again.
I think your run game is your strongest option right now. I wouldn't go to the air unless I absolutely had to.
I find it interesting still that they've gone away from Caleb Alexander.
Right, and you've got Bales under center. I don't know. I mean, we've got 4 capable Blackhawks that can QB.
2nd and goal. Ball at the 10. Blackhawks going back to the I formation as Kolb and Williams in the backfield. It's going to be a give to Kolb this time. Makes one man miss, 2 broken tackles, gets wrapped down. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 4. So 3rd and goal. Once again, Kolb running with that intensity we saw last season. Lacked it a little bit last week, but definitely running with it this evening.
He's got that home field confidence tonight.
2 minutes left in the first. 3rd and goal, ball at the 4. Obviously, this is 4-down territory for the Hawks.
Right.
Bales under center. They got 1 second on the play clock. He just had to snap it real quick. Kolb, stiff arming and runs in there. Touchdown, Blackhawks. Eli Kolb stuck that left hand out there, 1 stiff arm, maybe 2, and then walked into the end zone. The Blackhawks with 1:35 still to play in the first. Extend that lead 13-0. Owen Bell on to attempt the extra point. His perfect last week. He remains perfect today. Blackhawks lead 14-0 early in this one. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media.
Wilson Farm Market. We know it's not only what you eat, but where it comes from that matters. Granddad Bill knew that too, and selling fresh eggs back in 1968 turned into Central Indiana's favorite farm-to-table market today. We don't only grow our food, we make a whole bunch of amazing treats and meals fresh in the store every single day. Come see us once. You'll be a fan forever. Wilson Farm Market. Everything about us is better than anything you'll find in a big box store.
Try it.
Welcome back to Bud Wright Stadium. Blackhawks extend the lead 14-0 following Eli Kolb's 2nd rushing touchdown of the night. And, Nick, this is the offensive attack that we thought we were going to see last week.
Yeah, this is what we have been used to seeing the last few years, the Blackhawks. So I'm glad we're back to this strong running team.
Blackhawk defense doing what they need to do. North Miami really hadn't been able to get anything going on their side of the ball. Blackhawks aren't perfect, though. Did throw an interception earlier. But their defense certainly has done their job with a blocked punt the last time North Miami had the ball. Bell going to come on to kick this one away once again for the Hawks. A wobbly kick that time. Still live ball, and he's just going to have to dive on it. So North Miami going to start this possession deep in their own end.
Yeah, not what North Miami wanted right there.
That was a weird kick by Bell.
Yes, it was.
He's pretty good at that. Last time he kicked it all the way to the 11 in the air, and that one, a little spiral spin, but it worked out for the Hawks.
Right.
So North Miami once again starting deep in their own end. Facing a 1st and 10, ball's going to be at the 5. Blackhawks got a safety last week. Maybe the defense have all that fire to try to get another one. And that play blown up in the backfield. He's going to be brought down in the end zone, but obviously forward progress will keep him at the, looks like maybe the 2 or 3. But immediately got in the backfield that time.
Yeah, good job.
Going to bring up 2nd and 12. And again, they don't have a lot of room to breathe back there. All they're doing is trying to run it up the middle, and they still lost 2 yards. Going to be another give in the backfield. Actually, no, he pitched it. Wow, that takes some confidence.
Yeah,
but they're going to get the first down, going to be brought down from behind. but he stays in back. I'm not sure why they're winding the clock, right? It's a first down. Well, I think IHSA might have changed it within the last 2 minutes, I think. It'll be 1st and 10. Ball's going to be placed at the 23. So good job by North Miami to get out of their own end.
Surprised they got that pitch off.
Yeah, that took some guts. Blackhawks just get a man off the field. They're going to lob one up to a wide open man down the middle to Crane, the last line of defense for the Hawks, and he's not going to get there. Touchdown, North Miami. Blown coverage by the Blackhawk defense results in a touchdown by the Warriors with 5 seconds left in the first quarter. That ball just lobbed up there by Hoover.
Yeah, he was wide open, though.
Yep, Muscle had all kinds of room to bring in that pass, and DeCrane not able to chase him down. They're going to go for it here. It's a pitch out. That one, no room to run that time, and the Hawks shut down that 2-point conversion with 5.4 seconds left in the first. North Miami answers back, but still trail 14-6. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media.
Hey there, Blackhawk football fans. Just like the game we all love, life is full of unexpected plays. But what about those unexpected events that take place off the field? That's where we come in. At Bragg Insurance Agency, we're more than just a safety net. We're your game changer, your peace of mind. Just like your team needs a solid defense, so does your life. Get in touch with us today and let's tackle the future together. Bragg Insurance Agency, protecting what matters most.
Welcome back to Bud Wright Stadium. 5.4 left on the stadium clock. I know there's video issues, guys. I apologize. We're getting all kinds of people up here, Nick.
Yeah, I mean, everyone and their brother's letting us know here.
Yeah. We're limited by cell phone service, unfortunately. Never really had a problem at Sheridan football games, but again, in a new press box, you never know how to work out the kinks.
Yeah, not sure what's changed here.
But North Miami gets on the board following a big passing touchdown. A drive that started at their own 5-yard line. About 4 plays later, ended up in the end zone. And they've brought it within 1 score, so the Hawks going to want to answer back for that quick one that they had to give up right there. North Miami, a short little kick, going to bounce and fielded by Page at the 25. Trying to break a few tackles. It's on the ground, though. DeCrane's going to come back. I think he got there in time, and he did. But that'll do it for the first quarter. So at the end of 1, the Blackhawks keep possession and lead 14-6. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media.
Wilson Farm Market. We know it's not only what you eat, but where it comes from that matters. Granddad Bill knew that too, and selling fresh eggs back in 1968 turned into Central Indiana's favorite farm-to-table market today. We don't only grow our food, we make a whole bunch of amazing treats and meals fresh in the store every single day. Come see us once. You'll be a fan forever. Wilson Farm Market. Everything about us is better than anything you'll find in a big box store.
Bragg Insurance Agency, a family-owned business, has a team of qualified professionals that will work to provide you with the best coverage for you, your family, or business. Choose the trusted and highly revered team at Bragg Insurance Agency, located in Sheridan, to help you find the perfect policy. Bragg Insurance Agency, your friends in the insurance business.
Additional sponsors for Bragg Sports Media broadcasts include Creekside Chiropractic, More Etc., and Freaks Pizzeria of Sheridan.
Welcome back to Bud Wright Stadium. We'd like to give a shout out. Our closed captioning for all Bragg Sports Media broadcasts presented by Blackhawk Ag Solutions and Red Sail Roofing. Thank you both for sponsoring the closed captions for all Bragg Sports Media events this fall season. Start of the second quarter coming at you. The Blackhawks on top 14-6. Ball spotted at their own 35. Had a moment of excitement there right at the end of that kickoff return as Page put it on the ground, but DeCrane able to get back and dive on it, keep possession for the Blackhawks. Already with one turnover, you certainly don't want two.
Right. Yeah, why risk it? You're already having a super strong run game here.
Yeah. So 1st and 10, ball at the 35. We might have figured out a solution for the glitchy video, so hopefully it's better.
By order of the Sheridan PD.
Yeah. We had Sheridan police up here telling us that it's a little scratchy, so I'm not getting the alerts that I have been all game, so hopefully it is resolved for you guys at home.
And we don't have to go to jail.
Don't have to go to jail. No handcuffs tonight. 1st and 10, ball at the 35. It's going to be a give to Kolb, and he's got a big hole once again. Gets the first down immediately. And Parker Williams comes off the field with his helmet in his hand. I don't know what happened in the backfield that time. The Blackhawks move the chains once again. 1st and 10. Ball is going to be placed at the 47 of the Hawks. Split backfield this time. Page in motion. It's going to be a give to Page this time, running downhill towards the sideline. Cuts it upfield. Gets about to the 48 on the other side. Nice job cutting and getting a few more yards at the end there. I'll bring up 2nd and 5 for the Hawks. Second and 5. Ball at the 48. Bales under center. It's another give to Williams this time, trying to back his way forward. Gets maybe a yard on the play. Not a lot of room to run that time.
Williams up the middle. Snap was initiated by Manning.
Bring up 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Blackhawks have not been in a punting situation so far tonight. They might be on the cusp of that right now.
I'd be looking at the Kolb to get the ball.
3rd and 4. Bales takes a snap. He's going to keep it himself, try to follow Williams through the hole, and he might have just gotten there.
I think he's got it.
He did by about a yard. To move the chains, nice job by Bales to just follow his man. And Williams helps make enough room for the Hawks to move the chains once again. Once again, that slow, methodic run game.
That's what I like.
Use all 3 downs and move the chains.
That's Sheridan football, baby.
Now out there at quarterback, all of a sudden, first appearance of Caleb Alexander. He's going to roll out to his left. He's got to get out of there. Throws it down the field, and Page just lets it go through his hands. He was open, but that ball just went right through his hand. I think he was a little surprised that Alexander was able to get it out there.
Yeah. So I'm hoping that this isn't another one of those
tells.
Obviously tells.
I was just thinking
that we had last year where when Alexander gets in.
I was just thinking that. Last year it was DeCrane was the tell. I really don't want to get into it where all of a sudden you change the quarterback so you know you're going to throw the ball. Alexander can run. Just doesn't do it very often. And it looks like, I believe Coach Wright used his second timeout. He did. With 9:11 to play in the first half, Blackhawks on top 14-6. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media.
Do you suffer from sudden or chronic pain in your neck, back, or other joints? Then you should consider giving Creekside Chiropractic a call. Dedicated to providing wellness for both the body and spirit, their licensed chiropractic team sets the tone for drug-free pain management for both chronic pain and sudden injury. As well as chiropractic services, Creekside also offers the latest in K-laser therapy, therapeutic massage, and they even have an infrared sauna. They help you manage your pain right here at home in Sheridan, Indiana. Creekside Chiropractic, your hometown chiropractor.
Welcome back to Sheridan High School. 9:11 to play in the first half. Blackhawks on top 14-6, facing a 2nd and 10, but they are in Miami territory. I'm just going to refer to them as Miami a lot tonight because saying North Miami, it's all right.
Miami.
They're probably the only Miami in Indiana. So.
Yeah.
But Nick, we've seen the first appearance of Caleb Alexander.
Right.
One play, one pass. Like we were saying, I really hope that's not a tell.
I think it might be.
We'll find out here. He's back out there again.
And we're 2nd and long, right? Yeah.
It's a 2nd and 10. Let's see what the Hawks do here. Alexander under center. Page in motion. Going to be a pitch out to Page. And there's a flag, but I saw it. It was just about the weakest block in the back I've ever seen in my life.
It's barely a shove.
Yeah, he barely touched him, but the official was ready to throw that flag, and it was kind of unnecessary. Williams going to regret it. Oh, they called a hold.
Really? Okay.
Either way.
It's a 10-yard, yeah.
Yeah. Either way, Williams, he knows what he did because he immediately lowered his head. There was no reason to reach out there.
Right.
As Page was already well past him, but back up the Hawks. 10 more yards, so it'll be 2nd and 20 now. And now you're in a situation where they still don't have to throw, but I imagine they're going to try it. Alexander under center. Kolb the deep back. It's going to be a triple option. Give to Williams. He lowers his shoulder, gets out to almost the 45, call it the 46. Going to bring up 3rd and really long here. It's going to be a long 14. Big play for the Hawks. As we were talking about, they hadn't punted yet, even though this might be a situation where if you don't get enough yards, you got to.
Right.
Alexander takes the snap. Immediately, that play broken up. It was a give to Williams, but he lost 2 yards on the play, and the Blackhawks will send the punt team out there for the first time tonight. You know, Nick, the frustrating part for me, as someone who really likes Caleb Alexander, is they send him out there, and in my opinion, he was in a lose-lose situation.
Right.
And, yeah, his first possession, the Blackhawks got a punt. Kolb, a high end-over-end punt, going to be fielded at the 20. Touched it. Had to dive on it, and I believe it's going to stay North Miami ball, and it will. But at their own 20, it's a nice coverage by the Hawks as North Miami continues to struggle on special teams here tonight.
Special teams is not a strong suit there for North Miami.
They had a punt blocked. They had one of their kick return have the ball roll around for a while to dive on it at the 5, but that resulted in a touchdown, so let's not get too excited yet. Every time the one time they were pinned back.
Right.
3-4 plays later, they were in the end zone.
Long ball and blown coverage.
1st and 10. It's going to be a give, looking for that edge, nowhere going. He might have got half a yard on the play. Bring up 2nd and 10.
And if I was North Miami, I'd almost abandon my run game and start going to the air.
Well, but let's be honest, that pass wasn't the most beautiful thing in the world.
No, but it's the only thing working for him.
And North Miami going to use their second timeout of the half. With 7:15 to play in the first half, Blackhawks on top 14-6. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Blackhawk football.
Bragg Insurance Agency, a family-owned business, has a team of qualified professionals that will work to provide you with the best coverage for you, your family, or business. Choose the trusted and highly revered team at Bragg Insurance Agency, located in Sheridan, to help you find the perfect policy. Bragg Insurance Agency, your friends in the insurance business.
Additional sponsors for Bragg Sports Media broadcasts include Creekside Chiropractic, More Etc., and Freaks Pizzeria of Sheridan.
Welcome back to Bud Wright Stadium. Blackhawks on top 14-6, 7:15 to play in the first half. North Miami facing a 2nd and 10 deep in their own end. And the story so far has been the much improved running attack of the Blackhawks. The return of Zach Bales. But I'll be honest, he returned at a position I wasn't looking for.
Right.
I was not looking for him to return at quarterback.
And we've yet to see him really utilized when he's not under center here.
Yeah. Yeah, because as soon as Alexander came in, Bales was back on the bench.
Right.
But in my opinion, the best position that Bales is right now as middle linebacker.
Mm-hmm.
He controlled and was the quarterback of that defense last year. Tonight, you can feel his presence just in the improved front line as Bales is back out there. Still dealing, I imagine, with a ankle a little bit, but well enough to play. And the Blackhawks blow that one up in the backfield.
Hawks are doing a good job blowing up that defensive line tonight.
Loss of 2 on the play will bring up 3rd and 11. Once again, this being the first game in this new, I'm going to call it a new stadium, because essentially the only thing that's not new is, yes, I understand the field is the same and the track didn't change, but we're in a new press box. I got air conditioning blowing on my back.
Lucky.
We're gonna go out at halftime, and I'm gonna get blasted by this heat that I've forgotten is out there.
Right.
It's gonna be another run right up the middle for
Nothing.
North Miami. Shut down for nothing, maybe a yard. They'll bring up 4th and 10 deep in their own end, and I would imagine that's a guaranteed punt coming up. They're going to have to be careful, though, because the way they punt it, he likes to run off to the side. Well, honestly, the running off to the side is what cost him last time.
It's taken too much time to get the ball away.
He ran basically right into the block last time.
If I were the Hawks, I would try to capitalize on that. You know what he's going to do.
So once again, Muscle going to kick this one away, or at least try to. The low snap, gathers it up. He does get that one away. He's going to go angle out of bounds. Let's see where they say it went out. About the 45 is where they're going to say. So the Blackhawks take over, but still in North Miami territory. Let's see what quarterback Coach Wright sends out there this time, and it looks like it's going to be Zach Bales again. It's like I said, I literally just said that. Alexander comes out there, it's their first punt, and all of a sudden they're going to go back. And it looks like the official is going to use another timeout. Again, a very hot evening. The officials using all the time they can to give these guys some hydration time. So we will step aside. You're watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media.
Wilson Farm Market. We know it's not only what you eat, but where it comes from that matters. Granddad Bill knew that too, and selling fresh eggs back in 1968 turned into Central Indiana's favorite farm-to-table market today. We don't only grow our food, we make a whole bunch of amazing treats and meals fresh in the store every single day. Come see us once. You'll be a fan forever. Wilson Farm Market. Everything about us is better than anything you'll find in a big box store.
Welcome back to Bud Wright Stadium. Hawks on top, 14-6. In the middle of a hydration timeout. Again, this start time pushed back 45 minutes due to the heat. I don't know if you've been out in it the last few days, but my goodness.
I think pushing back definitely was the right move. I think it's helped quite a bit.
Yeah, I know a lot of the start times for IHSAA football tonight were pushed back. I saw the most common thing I saw was about an hour Blackhawks only pushed it 45, but still, I think it made a big difference.
I mean, even walking up the bleachers, we already had a nice shade going down the bleachers for the fans at least.
So Bales again back in at quarterback, going to pitch it out to Page, looking for a hole and tripped up.
Turf monster guy.
Yeah. Tried to make a cut, and
that hurt.
Yeah.
That didn't feel good.
Probably rolled his ankle a little bit.
Yeah. He fixed it.
He went and kicked that hole. You show it. Show it who's boss.
Fix that divot, huh?
Now you're going to hear all the people talk about turf. I mean, there is a visible dead spot right there.
Yeah.
Where there's really no grass at all.
I don't know if you've been familiar with Sheridan's field, but usually, I mean, right now it looks great. Here in 2 weeks, it's going to be a big visible dead spot right there between the 40 and 50.
Yeah. Right about the 45 line right there. 2nd and 9. Bale's going to give it off to Williams. He's trucking forward just shy of the first down stick. Bring up 3rd and 1. Nice run by Parker Williams, the recipient of our player of the game last week.
Yeah.
I don't know if somebody else wants to take it tonight. They're going to have to speed it up because Cole's pretty well already cemented himself.
Yeah, we're going to have some time here in a little bit trying to pick.
3rd and 2. Alexander back out there now. It's going to be a give to Williams. He's got the first down and more. But move the chains. It's interesting that the Hawks keep doing this little dance with the quarterbacks. They did it last week, and they've done it in years prior where, they're just trying stuff out against Weibo. But to do it in this game, I'm a little surprised.
I'm hoping that's not a regular thing.
God, I hope so. You ideally want one guy that you know is the guy.
You need your leader.
Yep. 1st and 10, ball at the 34. Alexander takes a snap, rolling out to his right. He's just going to carry it himself. He's out to the 30, 25, finds a hole, breaks one tackle, breaks another tackle, stays on his feet, just eventually falls down just shy of the 10, but a nice job by the young man.
Beautiful run.
And again, that's what I want to see more of. We know he can run.
Right.
He doesn't do it very often. It'll be 1st and 10 as they're still outside the 10. Ball spotted at about the 12. Alexander and those quick feet. Once again, Alexander under center. Going to roll out to his right once again, looking down the field. Page there, caught, touchdown, Blackhawks. Nice rollout, passing catch by Alexander to Nolan Page. Page gets his first touchdown of his Sheridan career. And the Blackhawks extend the lead 20-6. Owen Bell comes on to attempt the extra point. It looks good. It is good. He's still perfect on the season. The Blackhawks, with 3:07 left to play in the first half, lead 21-6. Watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media.
Hey there, Blackhawk football fans. Just like the game we all love, life is full of unexpected plays. But what about those unexpected events that take place off the field? That's where we come in. At Bragg Insurance Agency, we're more than just a safety net. We're your game changer, your peace of mind. Just like your team needs a solid defense, so does your life. Get in touch with us today and let's tackle the future together. Bragg Insurance Agency, protecting what matters most.
Welcome back to Bud Wright Stadium. 3:07 left to play in the first half, and Blackhawks extend that lead once again, 21-6, following a nice pitch and catch between Caleb Alexander and Nolan Page. And Nick, that's the kind of passing they were working on last week against Weibo.
Right.
And they almost that exact play last week.
Yeah.
And he just missed Nolan on that play.
Just a little bit, yeah.
And then that one perfectly executed. Page stayed in bounds and trots in there for a nice little touchdown reception.
Good job.
So Bell comes on to kick it away. His last kick looked a little wobbly and whatnot, but got all the way down to the 5. See what kind of kickoff he can get going there. And it's another beauty this time. Going towards the sideline, but going to be caught at about the 15. And he makes a few men miss, lowers his head. Nice job fighting off Bell, but gets out of bounds. About the 36-yard line, so a nice return by Muscle for the Warriors. Honestly, when he lowered his shoulder, it's a little close to helmet-to-helmet there.
That's kind of what I thought, but obviously not.
Well, I mean, I don't think anybody really likes those rules anyway, because they're too arbitrary.
That was really blatant because it was this.
Yeah.
I mean,
when
there's
the crown of the helmet.
Yeah. He dipped.
Yeah, when you look at the ground, you know you're not a rhino there, kid.
Right.
2:53 to play in the first half. And quarterback keeper just looking for a hole, gets out there. Nice run out to just shy of the 45, call it the 44. It's going to be a gain of 8. Hoover on the keeper. Hawk defense. They've given up a few run plays. Not a lot here tonight. A lot of the pitches have worked against them. That's I think the most concerning, at least to me.
Yeah.
They don't have that edge coverage. And there's a flag that's going to come flying in. Let's see what it is.
Someone moved.
That's going to be a false start against the Warriors. So back them up 5 yards. And bring up 2nd and 7. Once again, this defense has done a good job tonight shutting down the run attack of North Miami. And there's another false start. That time the wide receiver took off.
False start on the Warriors. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
So after 8 yards on that first play, they lose 10 on 2 false starts. North Miami going to have to compose themselves here a little bit.
Dug themselves in a little bit of a hole there.
Yeah, they've struggled to move the ball against this Hawk defense, and now pinned themselves a little deep. Looking for that edge again, not there that time. Ball carrier on the play, number 3, Braxton Rader.
One on the carry, knocked out of bounds by Franco. It's a 3rd and 12.
The 3rd and 12 upcoming. And this is the kind of first half you were hoping for out of the Hawks. You know, even though there was one turnover, you know, it's not the end of the world, especially coming out of last week. You wanted to see positive outlook.
Yeah.
This team believed to be, I believe it was top 5 in single A, at least in the preseason poll, which polls are polls, you know. But I want to see a little bit of maybe whatever the pollsters were seeing. 2:05 to play in the first half, and Coach Wright uses his last timeout. Blackhawks lead 21-6. You're watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media.
Do you suffer from sudden or chronic pain in your neck, back, or other joints? Then you should consider giving Creekside Chiropractic a call. Dedicated to providing wellness for both the body and spirit, their licensed chiropractic team sets the tone for drug-free pain management for both chronic pain and sudden injury. As well as chiropractic services, Creekside also offers the latest in K-laser therapy, therapeutic massage, and they even have an infrared sauna. They help you manage your pain right here at home in Sheridan, Indiana. Creekside Chiropractic, your hometown chiropractor.
Welcome back to Bud Wright Stadium. 2:05 to play in the first half. Blackhawks on top 20-6. And the Warriors of North Miami facing a big 4th down here. They're in their own territory. I would imagine they're going to punt this one away. But you're already down 2 scores.
Right.
Your defense has struggled to stop the Hawks, really short of them hurting themselves. You got to wonder if you go for it here. And they're not going to.
No.
Once again, these two teams haven't matched up since 2012, but they are a new addition to the sports calendar. I believe this is the like a long-term thing, like a regular opponent going forward. It's a good snap. He eventually got it away. It's angling out of bounds once again. Oh, no, it stayed in bounds. Different perspective. We're a little bit higher. I couldn't tell that it stayed in bounds. That's the second time on that throw that was picked off. I couldn't tell where it was going.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like being this high. I'm guessing. I think it's going that direction, but 1:55 to play in the first half. The Hawks have shown they can go down there real quick. Now Zach Bales back out to quarterback for this Blackhawk offense, and I still have no idea what Coach Wright's doing. They've scored twice on the ground with Bales at quarterback. They scored once through the air with Alexander at quarterback. Bales takes a snap. He's going to drop back looking down the field. Got a man out there. It's Trent DeCrane, and that one's just out of reach as Bales put a little too much on it. But bring up 2nd and 10 now.
Little too much English.
The Hawks in no hurry here, but then again, on an incomplete pass, there's no reason to. The clock's not running.
No.
Again, it's interesting what Coach Wright's doing here with 2 quarterbacks. They brought Alexander in last possession just randomly. Like I didn't even notice it.
Right.
Until just about the time they snapped the ball. Bale's going to roll out to his right this time, looking down the field. He's got Page, and that one wildly thrown out of bounds as well.
It's 2 bad passes.
I guess I don't understand why they're throwing with him on the field.
I don't know what we're doing. Why are we not trying to...
He's not the passing quarterback.
Yeah.
But they've run 2 straight pass plays with Zach Bales. Bales has assets that are incredibly valuable to this offense. I don't know that his arm's what I'd be trying to take advantage of.
Yeah.
1:45 still to play in the first half. Blackhawks facing a 3rd and 10 now. You got to get something out of it or else you're punting for the second time here tonight. Once again, going to try to pass it. And he's got to tuck it, trying to break some tackles. Not going to get a whole lot out of it. Gets out to about the 35, but I think he fumbled.
Yeah, I heard ball.
Let's see. You have to see a signal. No, they're signaling 4th down. That whole possession was a big question mark.
I don't understand it. Why wouldn't we be trying to chew up the last minute and 35 seconds here of the half? Why try to pass it that whole possession?
Blackhawks used, I believe, about 20 seconds of the game clock. No, actually, they lost a fumble. I thought the official had a 4 up, but no, it's a fumble lost. So 2 turnovers for the Blackhawks.
I don't know about that one.
Zach Bales with the fumble earlier, or I'm sorry, the interception thrown, and then now with the fumble. It's a short gain by North Miami. Ball carrier number 22, Wan again. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go on that play. Bring up 3rd down now. As the Warriors trying to go no huddle. They got under a minute now, and they're all still looking at their wrists. Got a man in motion. He's going to drop back looking down the field. Just floats one out there. And that brass broken up Honestly, when he let go of that ball, I'm not sure he was actually looking where he was throwing.
I don't think so either. He just kind of floated her over there.
Yeah, he was about to get hit, and it looked like Hoover kind of looked away as he threw it out there. A little dangerous throw. But he's thrown one touchdown tonight to bring up 4th and 7. Obvious 4-down territory for the Warriors now. Hoover under center. Steps back. North Miami going to use their last timeout. I saw the coach going that way. With 42 seconds left in the first half, Blackhawks on top, 21-6. North Miami knocking on the door. Don't go anywhere.
Bragg Insurance Agency, a family-owned business, has a team of qualified professionals that will work to provide you with the best coverage for you, your family, or business. Choose the trusted and highly revered team at Bragg Insurance Agency, located in Sheridan, to help you find the perfect policy. Bragg Insurance Agency, your friends in the insurance business.
Additional sponsors for Bragg Sports Media broadcasts include Creekside Chiropractic, More Etc., and Freaks Pizzeria of Sheridan.
Offense already.
Welcome back to Bud Wright Stadium. 42 seconds left in the first half. Both teams out of timeouts. As North Miami facing a 4th and 7. Balls placed at the Blackhawk 31 following a fumble on the last possession by the Hawks. See what North Miami draws up here. As we were talking during the break, when teams, try to do no huddle and everybody's got a wristband on, I'm not sure you actually gain anything when everyone's just standing there looking.
Right.
Because they're trying to find the play on the wristband. But either way, 42 seconds left. North Miami rolling out to his right, looking downfield, going to be wrapped up out of bounds, and the Blackhawks going to take over on downs.
Good stop. Good stop.
Number 49 for the Hawks, Cole McIntosh, gets to the quarterback there and forces the turnover on downs. See if the Hawks try to hurry up here and get down the field and score before the end of the half. That last possession certainly didn't indicate anything.
I mean, I'd like to have seen one more touchdown by the Hawks before half.
And out comes Caleb Alexander. And Nick, it's looking more and more like that's going to be the tell. And Coach Wright's got to figure that out.
Yeah, because that's going to be real dangerous.
DeCrane going to be the wideout on the near side. 1st and 10. And it's going to be a give to Page, trying to get that corner, but has no blocking. And he's going to lose yardage on the play.
Did the play clock, game clock run?
I'm not sure.
I don't think so.
We're having trouble in the guys next to us. They didn't. I'm telling you, we've probably run another minute of clock just from the beginning of the game. But the officials haven't gotten on them yet. But yeah, I'm not sure that play actually ran on the clock.
I don't think so either.
There should be an official timer, I believe, on the crew.
Right.
To make sure that the clock matches, but
is that what they're
I was going to say it should be about, they changed it to 18 seconds, which is about how much I had.
Okay.
They should be winding it here. Zach Bale's back out there now. Bale's going to give off to Kolb. He's going to follow his blockers, break one tackle, and he's got one man to beat. He should have jumped out of bounds because I don't think they're going to, well, they got the first down, so the clock stops. They got to hurry up and spike it here.
Yeah.
As soon as the ball's set, they can run that clock. Still haven't gotten the signal to wind it. Now, it's because they got to wait for the chains.
Ah.
And Bale's going to spike it. With 3.8 seconds left on the clock. Yeah, in that moment, Kolb, you got to have the heads up.
Yeah.
Jump to the right, not the left.
He was just looking for a big breakout.
Yeah. Let's see what Coach Wright calls here with 3.8. I mean, you got to obviously try to score here. And I imagine North Miami going to, and it looks like they're going to have about 4 guys 20 yards back. Let's see what they do. Even the offensive line slow to break the huddle that time.
Right. I got 3 seconds on the play clock.
And they might just be taking the – yeah, I mean –
the heck?
Yeah, I don't know what that was. They were so slow to break the huddle. They weren't in any sort of hurry.
Right.
So back them up 5 yards.
Just makes for a more dramatic pass.
Now the head coach, or one of the coaches of North Miami over there, talking to the officials. And the ball spotted. It's going to be a give to Page around the outside. Got blockers, lowered his shoulder, and that'll do it for the first half. At the end of the first half, Blackhawks lead 21-6. Following a hot rushing attack start with Kolb getting 2 touchdowns and then a pass connection between Caleb Alexander and Nolan Page. Gives them their 3 touchdowns. We're going to step aside for our usual halftime break. We come back for the start of the third quarter. Don't go anywhere. We got Commissioner's Corner coming at you.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Wilson Farm Market, we know it's not only what you eat, but where it comes from that matters. Granddad Bill knew that too, and selling fresh eggs back in 1968 turned into Central Indiana's favorite farm-to-table market today. We don't only grow our food, we make a whole bunch of amazing treats and meals fresh in the store every single day. Come see us once. You'll be a fan forever. Wilson Farm Market. Everything about us is better than anything you'll find in a big box store.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Matt's 1-car, 2-bedroom apartment with a home office / home gym insurance. We're good at Nick's SUV and farmhouse with a remodeled kitchen / art gallery insurance.
And we're good at the Wilbur suburban home with the 2-car garage / rehearsal space insurance. Have you seen my hockey socks?
Have you checked your sock drawer?
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone. We are so glad you're with us for our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Commissioner, week 1 of high school football in the books. It was a great night weather-wise, great night in terms of games, attendance, everything about it was just a wonderful way to start this season.
First of all, week 1, coaches of, as we said last week, half the teams in the state are undefeated and half the teams in the state are defeated. and they're all refocusing this week. And I was just looking at some of the matchups, and it's going to be another banner week of high school football across the state.
You and your staff had a board meeting earlier in the week. I'm curious, for those who don't understand, you and your staff sitting in Indianapolis, you don't make all the rules. So this isn't a member institution type of association where the membership makes its own rules and you carry out their wishes. And so I'm curious in terms of, structure and what you can tell people what a board meeting consists of and how agenda items actually get on that agenda for these meetings.
Yeah, Coach, and I appreciate the opportunity to talk about that because it is truly a membership organization. Schools, they're not required to be a member of this association. They choose to do so. They elect a board of directors from the membership that serve this organization. I mean, they have full authority to set bylaws and hire and fire me, of course. And then, anything needs to be changed along the way, and it often does. After robust discussion and study, the bylaws are changed, and that's the way it works. And the other piece of this is any member school principal across our 410 school have the ability to author a bylaw for consideration of change with our board of directors. And so, it's a system that's worked obviously since 1903, and I think it continues to work really well today. And, we just left a board meeting earlier this week, and we've spent about almost 4 hours discussing different things around the state, from tournament financial reports to penalties assessed to tournament alignments. We approved one thing we did this week was approve the boys and girls basketball tournament for this upcoming year. And so we're already thinking about the winter coming up here and what the winter sports are going to look like. So, it's just kind of a never-ending process.
Right.
And things change out there. Schools change. Education changes. Unfortunately, people also try to find ways to we'll just say, cheat the system a little bit in my world. That book is awful thick because we got people who haven't done the right thing along the way, try to gain an advantage. And, but anyway, we'll keep chasing those things too.
One of the things you talked about was a record-breaking year at the gate, with your box office receipts. Your attendance was record-breaking also. It was a fantastic year in many ways for the association last year.
Attendance was up again, so we certainly went through COVID, and then we're saying, is people going to come back? Well, they came back in record numbers, and then we even surpassed that this past year. We sold about 28,000 more tickets this past year than we did the previous year across all of our sports, and so very pleased with that. But one thing I'm real pleased with, Coach, is this association for the member schools operation we do not operate off of tax dollars. Everything that we do comes in through gate receipts and some sponsorship dollars, but the primary driver of this whole thing is we return a lot of money back to our member schools, and annually this year specifically, we're going to turn back an additional $800,000 to the member schools. So the total amount that will be back to school distribution is going to be about $208 million this year. And that's money that our schools keep locally from tournament participation. And that doesn't happen anywhere but Indiana, and so we're so pleased to be able to do that. And we want to be able to return those dollars. And it's specifically from tickets back to our member schools for their operations of their athletic departments.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
Hey there, Blackhawk football fans. Just like the game we all love, life is full of unexpected plays. But what about those unexpected events that take place off the field? That's where we come in. At Bragg Insurance Agency, we're more than just a safety net. We're your game changer, your peace of mind. Just like your team needs a solid defense, so does your life. Get in touch with us today and let's tackle the future together. Bragg Insurance Agency, protecting what matters most.
Do you suffer from sudden or chronic pain in your neck, back, or other joints? Then you should consider giving Creekside Chiropractic a call. Dedicated to providing wellness for both the body and spirit, their licensed chiropractic team sets the tone for drug-free pain management for both chronic pain and sudden injury. As well as chiropractic services, Creekside also offers the latest in K-laser therapy, therapeutic massage, and they even have an infrared sauna. They help you manage your pain right here at home in Sheridan, Indiana. Creekside Chiropractic, your hometown chiropractor. Additional sponsors for Bragg Sports Media broadcasts include More Etc., Greek's Pizzeria of Sheridan, Blackhawk Ag Solutions, Red Sail Roofing, Legacy Images, Handmade on Maine, The Farmers Bank, Biddle Poland's, Horizon Real Estate, and First Farmers Bank and Trust. Thank you for your continued support. Go Blackhawks!
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Wilson Farm Market, we know it's not only what you eat, but where it comes from that matters. Granddad Bill knew that too, and selling fresh eggs back in 1968 turned into Central Indiana's favorite farm-to-table market today. We don't only grow our food, we make a whole bunch of amazing treats and meals fresh in the store every single day. Come see us once. You'll be a fan forever. Wilson Farm Market. Everything about us is better than anything you'll find in a big box store.
Hey there, Blackhawk football fans. Just like the game we all love, life is full of unexpected plays. But what about those unexpected events that take place off the field? That's where we come in. At Bragg Insurance Agency, we're more than just a safety net. We're your game changer, your peace of mind. Just like your team needs a solid defense, so does your life. Get in touch with us today and let's tackle the future together. Bragg Insurance Agency, protecting what matters most.
Do you suffer from sudden or chronic pain in your neck, back, or other joints? Then you should consider giving Creekside Chiropractic a call. Dedicated to providing wellness for both the body and spirit, their licensed chiropractic team sets the tone for drug-free pain management for both chronic pain and sudden injury. As well as chiropractic services, Creekside also offers the latest in K-laser therapy, therapeutic massage, and they even have an infrared sauna. They help you manage your pain right here at home in Sheridan, Indiana. Creekside Chiropractic, your hometown chiropractor.
Welcome back for the start of the third quarter. Blackhawks on top, 21-6. Zach Bales puts his foot in. I'm sorry. Owen Bell puts his foot into it, fielded by Miami, lowers his head and just upended. They're going to say he was down. I don't know that he actually ever went down, but did enough stopping that the officials blew the whistle. So the Warriors will come out at their own 22, more like 23, to start first offensive possession of the second half. See if the Blackhawk defense can come out with the same fire that they operated with for most of that first half. It's going to be a run right up the middle, and he actually had a hole. It's probably the first time I've seen a hole right up the middle there.
Yeah.
But Kolb was there immediately as soon as he got to the second level of the defense. But a gain of 3 on the play brings up 2nd and 7. A nice first down play for the Warriors. And Hoover comes back out under center, takes the snap, going to carry it himself. Going to be met right at the line of scrimmage for no gain. Bring up 3rd down now.
It's a good stop.
Tried to do that keeper a few times. Hoover broke 1 or 2 in that first half, but nothing doing that time. Once again, this Blackhawk defense doing a pretty good job here tonight. Gave up 1 big pass play, but other than that, and it was kind of a wild, broken play, it felt like.
Yeah.
3rd and 7. Hoover takes the snap. He actually fumbled it, picks it up. Running, trying to just throw it out in the flat. That one right through the hands of Trent DeCrane. He's going to want that one back. But nice coverage by DeCrane. Breaks that pass up, and it'll force a punt. 3 and out to start the second half. Nice job by the Blackhawk defense. DeCrane and Page are going to go deep for the Hawks. And on to punt once again for North Miami. It's going to be Muscle. And he's able to get that one away. Fair caught by DeCrane. Ball's going to be down at the 43 of the Blackhawks. I think even when he caught that, he was like, I don't know why I threw my hand up there. Because he had room. But
yeah, he had plenty of room.
I wonder if he was getting, with him being that close to the sideline, I wonder if one of the coaches just said in the moment to do it.
Yeah.
See which quarterback comes out in the start the second half. It is going to be Zach Bales. We've seen both Bales and Alexander at the quarterback. Bales takes a snap. It's going to be a give to Williams around the edge. Jumps over one guy. He gets out just around the first down marker. Let's see. I think it's going to be You got one guy on the far side thinking it's a yard short. You got the guy on the near side saying it's first down.
Right.
I don't think it is. About a yard shy. Yeah, it's about a yard shy. It's second down. There's all kinds of confusion there.
Calm down, Rusty.
Near side guy just kept motioning that it was definitely first down. Either way, Bales, 2nd and 1, and there's a false start on the Blackhawks. Got a little bit overzealous on the far side, at right side of the offensive line. I believe it was McIntosh that moved a little early. Now they're talking about it. There might have been a defender.
I think so.
That
I think
caused him to move.
Yeah. If you looked on that far side.
Let's see what they call here. I didn't see the defender move.
The far side defender did move.
Yep, and they're going to say offside. So Blackhawks come away with a little plus there. So they get the first down by default.
Take that freebie.
Now it'll be 1st and 10. Ball's going to be at the Miami 43. Bales is going to be another give to Williams around the outside. Just runs into defenders, doesn't. Wow. That's confidence, and there's a flag right where he collided with 2 defenders, and they're going to say there was a hold. Again, that's pretty much right at the spot where he made contact with him. So if there was a hold, it was a poor hold.
Right.
Either way, back him up. 10 yards now. The Blackhawks get an advantage of a free first down, but then they cost themselves 10 yards here. So it'll be 1st and 20 now. Well, more like 1st and 19 based on where the mark is.
Think we'll see a long ball here or quick run?
I don't know. Well, I imagine they'll try to run a little bit off here. Let's see. Bales under center. And there's another flag. They're going to call false start on that one, so back them up 5 more yards. Blackhawks digging a pretty good size hole here. It's going to be 1st and 25 upcoming.
Yeah, a lot of little mental mistakes here.
I mean, your offense has had some success here, but you don't want to challenge it this much. Stop making life harder for yourself. Bales takes a snap. It's going to be a give to Williams once again. That one going nowhere.
Jeez.
As the defender just spun him down hard, and a loss of 2 on the play brings up 2nd and 27. Ran the same play 3 straight times. Old Coach Wright special, right?
Yeah. Run it till they can stop it.
Well, they stopped
Run it again.
Yeah. 2nd and 27. And the fire that the defense brought out to start the second half has not been matched by the offense so far. This time a split back set. And he didn't get the playoff.
What is going on?
Yeah, the Blackhawks going to have to figure something out here. And I'm shocked Coach Wright hasn't burned a timeout yet.
I'm expecting a timeout here pretty quick. I got a feeling he's going to be given an earful.
It's going to be a give to Kolb, looking for a hole, makes a man miss. Gets out to about the 45. So a nice run by Kolb, but still a long way to go on the upcoming 3rd down. Ball spotted at the Sheridan 45. They got to get all the way to the 33-yard line of Miami.
It's a tall task.
Brings up a long 3rd down.
It'll be 3rd and 22, I believe. Two wideouts now on the near side.
Mm-hmm.
And he is going to roll out to his left, looking downfield, just going to sail it over the head of Page. Every time they've tried to go to the air with Bales, it's kind of been the result, as he's kind of hobbling a little bit coming off the field.
Well, he is coming off of a slightly injured ankle.
Yeah. So 4th down now. And the Blackhawks obviously going to punt this one away. Colbin there to kick it away. Had some good ones last week, and there's another spiraling one going to be fielded at the 24 by Muscle, who's just met right at the 28-yard line. Spins forward to about the 32, and that's where the Warriors will take over.
Colb's kick returned by Musil to the Warrior 32. It'll be 1st and 10, Warriors from there.
So it'll be 1st and 10, ball at the 32. And Hoover and these Warriors are going to come out, try to put some pressure on the Hawks. If they're able to go down here and get in the end zone, the offense of the Blackhawks is going to have to come out and wake up, get this second half going. Going to be another triple option, immediately shut down by Parker Williams in the backfield.
Good stop.
Loss of maybe 2 on the play, bring up 2nd and 12. And that penetration of that front line, much improved tonight over last week. Seven minutes left to play in the 3rd.
Kind of a slow go to the 3rd here.
Yeah, both teams kind of flat coming out.
It is hot.
Going to be another give right up the middle. That one, again, stuffed. That one maybe lost a 3. So bring up 3rd and 15 now. Got to wonder if, even though you just came out of halftime, the heat's starting to wear on you a little bit.
Starting to set in on you a little bit, yeah.
Super muggy out here. We've even got windows fogging up here in the booth. One window open, and all of a sudden, it's getting a little hard to see. 3rd and 15. Going to roll out to his left. Pressure put on by Williams. That ball just underthrown, and that's an obvious pass interference. There's nothing you can say about that. That was pretty obvious.
That was blatant.
Number 32, Alex Cravens, on the coverage. Don't normally see that out of him.
Right.
Did an excellent job as a DB last year. Still an excellent DB, but that time just got the better of him. Didn't even know the quarterback was letting go of the ball. That's going to result in an automatic 1st down for Miami. I believe it's a yardage penalty in high school, but it was enough yardage to get the 1st down.
1st down, yeah.
I always forget that.
Yeah.
So 1st and 10, ball at the 42 of Miami. It's going to be a keeper. Just lowers his shoulder, gets out across the 45 down to about the 47, so a gain of 5 on the play on that keeper.
It's actually a pretty big game for a keep.
Yeah, Hoover just following his center much like Bales did in that 1st half. Results in a pretty nice gain for the Warriors.
Do that when you got a good center.
You know anything about that, Nick?
Yeah.
All right, you were a pretty good center. 3 state rings and whatnot.
Yeah.
2nd and 5. Ball at the 47. 5:30 to play in the third. The give right up the middle, and he gets out just about to the sticks. They're going to give it to him. First down, Warriors.
They're marching.
And like I said, you don't want, when your offense comes out in their first possession as flat as the Hawks just did, if Miami's able to come out here and get a score, all of a sudden the momentum all sitting on the other side of the field. The Hawks have led since the first play of the game, which went 55 yards for a touchdown run. It's going to be another run by Hoover. Gets another 3 yards out of it. I'm sorry, that wasn't Hoover. That's number 11. I believe it's his first carry of the game. Bryce Gosnell. So bring up 2nd and 7. Not a lot of urgency out of either team to start this third quarter.
I
say start. We're three-quarters
we're
of
almost to the end there.
Yeah, we're 2/3 of the way through it.
I think it's getting real muggy, real hot down there.
Hoover takes the snap. It's going to be a give, and he's met right at the handoff point. And the Blackhawks have it. They're going to say they stripped it away. Blackhawks forced the first turnover for them.
All right.
That's going to be 1st and 10 Blackhawks.
So 1st and 10 Blackhawks. Nice job by the defense to force that one out of, I believe the ball handler was Muscle. So now with 3:56 to play in the third, Blackhawks going to take over. And now this possession, we've got Caleb Alexander that trots out there. A quarterback shuffle basically with the Hawks so far this season, especially tonight. 1st and 10, ball at the 46. Alexander takes a snap, gives off to Kolb, who breaks a tackle. Got one man to beat, makes him miss, and now DeCrane's going to go down the field, try to give him some help. Kolb still cutting up the field, gets all the way out to about the 32 on what looked like a play that should have been done behind the line, but now we've got a Blackhawk who looks to be cramping up. Nick, we shouldn't have said anything.
No, we shouldn't have.
We said that we hadn't seen a cramp all night, but again, like you said, it's getting muggy real quick.
I mean, the temp's gone down. We're at about 79, 80 degrees, but it is muggy as all get out.
It's a lot stickier in here now than it was in the first half. So while they're working on that cramp, we will take a injury timeout. You're watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media.
Wilson Farm Market. We know it's not only what you eat, but where it comes from that matters. Granddad Bill knew that too, and selling fresh eggs back in 1968 turned into Central Indiana's favorite farm-to-table market today. We don't only grow our food, we make a whole bunch of amazing treats and meals fresh in the store every single day. Come see us once. You'll be a fan forever. Wilson Farm Market. Everything about us is better than anything you'll find in a big box store.
Bragg Insurance Agency, a family-owned business, has a team of qualified professionals that will work to provide you with the best coverage for you, your family, or business. Choose the trusted and highly revered team at Bragg Insurance Agency, located in Sheridan, to help you find the perfect policy. Bragg Insurance Agency, your friends in the insurance business.
Additional sponsors for Bragg Sports Media broadcasts include Creekside Chiropractic, More Etc., and Freaks Pizzeria of Sheridan.
They're still working them out.
Welcome back to Bud Wright Stadium as they are still working on the, assuming a cramp. We will use this time to give a shout out to our closed caption sponsors, Blackhawk Ag Solutions and Red Sail Roofing. All closed captions provided by those two sponsors this season. Thank you for providing closed captions for those hearing impaired or those that just like to read while they're watching TV. I'm one of those people. It looks like it's Nolan Page who had the cramp, but he is up and walking off the field, so that's good for the Blackhawks. I'd also like to give a shout out to More Etc., because me and Nick rocking some T-shirts here. Well, actually, they're polos.
These are polos.
We've got T-shirts now, but Sarah Moore providing us with all kinds of gear so that me and Nick can go in venues and look professional now.
We look legit.
Yeah. 1st and 10. It's Bales again, and I don't know what that was.
That was thrown
But
together.
Kolb's going to make something out of it. Gets out to the 15, and that play was broken. And they blew it.
What they?
I keep watching this near side ref, and no, there is a flag.
There's a flag.
I didn't see the flag. Nick, you know what I need to do? I just need to watch the refs because the clock operator is struggling a little bit tonight.
Sleeping.
The Hawks get, I'm assuming, a hold.
I'm not sure.
They did march off 10 yards, so I would assume it's yep, there it is. There's a signal, hold. You hate getting called for a hold 5 yards into the play because that's about where that spot was.
Right.
But back it up. It'll be 1st and about 15.
I don't know what that play was, but it just got thrown together there at the end with Kolb.
Yeah. I mean, Bales went to fake the handoff, and there was nobody
no one
there. He pulled it back, pitches it out to Kolb. Kolb going to lower his shoulder, run over a guy, still on his feet, and he's still going. Gets inside the 10. Nice job by Eli Kolb.
Dude, he was driving tacklers 10 yards.
Yeah. Just decided to lower his shoulder and created his own yardage. They're going to say he went actually at the 11. Thought he might have got inside the 10, but either way, nice run by Eli Kolb. Blackhawks just outside of and goal range. And Alexander back out there now at quarterback. 5 seconds on the play clock. Blackhawks get it away, gives it off to Kolb once again, runs into everyone. Instead of trying to find a way around the pile,
just push.
He just went right into it.
Yeah.
And you got to respect it. He's still got about 2, maybe 3 on the play, bring up 2nd and 7. Said, I'm not going to go around it. Let's just go through it. 2.5 left to play in the 3rd quarter. And now we've got Bales coming back out there. This dance at quarterback is driving me nuts, Nick.
I think we may have to get used to it.
Bales under center. Williams took it that time. The pile moves forward, and we got a little altercation in the backfield as Kolb wasn't even anywhere near the play, but number 8 for North Miami, Reshkis, came back there, and there was a little bit of pushing and shoving and went to the ground a little bit.
He's just saying hello.
Yeah, just saying hi. Certainly. 3rd and 5.
If you only knew. kind of.
Well, and it looked like
down there.
I mean, they obviously no penalty was called, but the official, when they were getting up, even pulled them apart and told them, yeah, like no. Yeah, I saw it. Stop doing it.
Knock it off. You get 1.
Yep. Bales back under center. It's gonna be a give to Kolb this time. Looking for the sticks. Got the sticks, and let's end the touchdown. Blackhawks.
Nice.
Must have got just to the line. And the Blackhawks get on the board once again, this time in the 3rd quarter for the first time. Extend the lead 27-6. 1:12 left to play in the 3rd. On comes Owen Bell to attempt the extra point. Perfect on the night, perfect on the season so far. Snap is down. The kick is up. The kick looks good. The kick is good. 28-6. Minute 12 left to play in the 3rd. Blackhawks leading. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media.
Wilson Farm Market. We know it's not only what you eat, but where it comes from that matters. Granddad Bill knew that too, and selling fresh eggs back in 1968 turned into Central Indiana's favorite farm-to-table market today. We don't only grow our food, we make a whole bunch of amazing treats and meals fresh in the store every single day. Come see us once. You'll be a fan forever. Wilson Farm Market. Everything about us is better than anything you'll find in a big box store.
Welcome back to Bud Wright Stadium. Minute 12 left to play in the third. Blackhawks lead 28-6. Eli Kolb getting his third rushing touchdown of the night. And an offense that looks much better than last week, I would say.
Oh, yeah. It's a complete turnaround here this week.
Well, and again, I say it every year, and especially I know I said it a lot last week, and that is
a throwaway week.
Yeah, I mean, the Western Boone game is so much let's just try stuff. Let's see what works. Let's see what doesn't work. But I think most importantly, it's about, I don't think Coach Wright, he wants to make sure when he starts conference play, they've got the least amount of tape possible.
Right.
And he uses that Western Boone game just to try stuff. Good kickoff by Bell is going to roll into the end zone. So a beautiful kick going to result in a touchback by Owen Bell. He's really starting to hit his stride as a kicker, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
I believe he's only a junior.
Mm-hmm. I think so.
Yeah, he's only a junior, so, you know, Sheridan's got a good history with kickers. At least one.
Yeah.
So 1st and 10, ball's going to be at the 20 after that touchback. Hoover going to give it off. He got a big hole and broke a tackle. He might be gone. And Kolb can't catch him. Touchdown, North Miami. They do it again on one big play. The defense blows some coverage or something and results in a touchdown for North Miami. Ball carrier that time for the Warriors is number 11, Gosnell, as he went 80 yards on one play for a touchdown. And now North Miami going to try to bring it to within 2 scores. I imagine they're going to go for 2 here.
Yep.
They went for 2 the first time. It's a botched little handoff, and it's going to result in a sack. So with 54 seconds left to play in the third quarter, North Miami score once again, 28-12. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media.
Hey there, Blackhawk football fans. Just like the game we all love, life is full of unexpected plays. But what about those unexpected events that take place off the field? That's where we come in. At Bragg Insurance Agency, we're more than just a safety net. We're your game changer, your peace of mind. Just like your team needs a solid defense, so does your life. Get in touch with us today and let's tackle the future together. Bragg Insurance Agency, protecting what matters most.
Welcome back to Bud Wright Stadium. 54 seconds remain in the third quarter. And the North Miami Warriors just went 80 yards in one play on a Gosnell handoff and blown coverage somehow by the Blackhawk defense. We haven't seen them struggle a lot tonight, but twice blown coverages have resulted in touchdowns. And that time, one was through the air,
that
which
was
we're kind of, we've grown accustomed to. Every so often they give up one big pass play, but running plays, that was a shock. And then he only had to break one tackle.
Yeah, and it was just open. There was nothing there.
Yeah, not sure what happened there. Gonna have to figure that out, because you got to cut down these big play opportunities. Obviously, the farther into the season you get, especially when you get towards the end of the season, Blackhawks always have that grueling task of playing Eastern and Carroll back-to-back.
Right.
It looks like North Miami might try an onside kick. They are going to try it. It's going to bounce right off a Blackhawk, and it went right back to North Miami, I believe. Let's see here. And it is North Miami ball.
Sheesh.
Not sure who the Blackhawk was that tried to go down to the ground to field it, but it bounced right off him. And North Miami take over. So the ball's going to be placed at the 41 of the Blackhawks. And North Miami now, again, I said you don't want him to go down there.
Right.
Even though the Blackhawks scored after I said that, now they've got the chance to do something very similar. Still try to get it down to one score, and if they go into the fourth quarter only down one score, we got ourselves a ball game.
Now they jumped there, so refs let that one go.
Yep. Gain of 3 on the play, 2nd and 7. Again, the Blackhawks going to have to figure out where all that energy went that they had in that first half.
I think the Heat's caught up.
Got to show some toughness here as we near the end of the third quarter. This is likely the last play of the third quarter. Hoover under center. It's going to be another give right up the middle. He's tripped up almost immediately. Gained maybe 2 on the play. And as the clock hits 0, that will do it for the third. As we go to the fourth, 28-12. But North Miami starting to get on a drive here. Don't go anywhere. Watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media.
Wilson Farm Market. We know it's not only what you eat, but where it comes from that matters. Granddad Bill knew that too, and selling fresh eggs back in 1968 turned into Central Indiana's favorite farm-to-table market today. We don't only grow our food, we make a whole bunch of amazing treats and meals fresh in the store every single day. Come see us once. You'll be a fan forever. Wilson Farm Market. Everything about us is better than anything you'll find in a big box store.
Bragg Insurance Agency, a family-owned business, has a team of qualified professionals that will work to provide you with the best coverage for you, your family, or business. Choose the trusted and highly revered team at Bragg Insurance Agency, located in Sheridan, to help you find the perfect policy. Bragg Insurance Agency, your friends in the insurance business.
Additional sponsors for Bragg Sports Media broadcasts include Creekside Chiropractic, More Etc., and Freaks Pizzeria of Sheridan.
Welcome back to Bud Wright Stadium, the start of the the fourth quarter, final quarter, 12 minutes left to decide this one. Blackhawks on top by 16, but North Miami trying to put something together here, converted an onside kick just a few plays ago. Now got a 3rd and 5. Ball's at the Blackhawks 36. Hoover takes the snap. It's going to be a give to Gosnell. He's got the first down. He got a long one a few minutes ago. And he gets the first down that time, move the sticks. And the Blackhawks have lost all momentum. Even when they got that touchdown, there wasn't a whole lot of energy behind it.
Right.
But 1st and 10, ball at the 28-yard line of the Blackhawks. He's going to drop back to pass. He's just going to get away, but it's picked off. Bales picks it off. So the Blackhawks defense able to come up big there and kill that momentum there and maybe get a little bit back of their own.
It's a good snag.
Nice job by Bales to get his hands up there and force the turnover. Now as 4 Blackhawks run to the sideline. Okay. Eventually the team stopped and did a huddle. It'll be 1st and 10, ball at the 30. They got 8 seconds. The Blackhawks very slow to break huddles tonight. And I think part of it could be the fact that they keep changing out these quarterbacks so frequently. Alexander gets the ball off. He's still looking around for something to do. There's a flag on the play.
Yeah, there was some confusion there.
Immediately thrown in the backfield. I think they're going to get him for a false start here. But if it's a false start, I don't know why you let the quarterback take a big hit there.
Right?
Come on, ref. As we await the signal, they're going to decline it. Oh, illegal shift.
Illegal shift against the Blackhawks. Penalties decline. Result of the play, second down.
So it'll be second down as Alexander lost 2 on the play, and now Bales is back out. I can't begin to fathom how they're making these quarterback decisions.
That beats me.
Bale's going to give it off to Page as he's trying to get around the edge, gets tripped up right at the 30. Had one man to beat, and they made just enough contact to bring him down, so it'll bring up 3rd and 10. And again, the Blackhawks in this second half just, I mean, they got on the board again. I can't take away the fact that they scored a touchdown, but it just feels flat.
Yeah.
Since the start of the third quarter.
I think both teams are just getting worn down here because I'm noticing a lot of North Miami guys getting up really slow.
Yeah, I mean, it's hot. There's no doubt about it. That's why they pushed the start time of a lot of games around the state today. Bales takes the snap, rolls out to his left, looking down the field, slings it out there. It's going to be caught, or nope. Say it hit the ground. Page not able to bring that one in. It'll be 4th down.
Bales is passing complete to Page. Brings up 4th down.
And the Blackhawks going to be forced to punt it away. Still 10-17 to go in this one. Now North Miami going to have a shot. They were fortunate to not cost themselves too much on that interception, but it's going to be fair caught at about the 36, maybe 37 is where they're going to mark that. Just over 10 minutes to play in the ball game. North Miami comes back out on offense. Blackhawk defense has done pretty good so far tonight, with the exception of 2 plays that have both resulted in touchdowns. 2 big ones. I believe both of them might have been almost 80 yards.
Yeah, just about. They were close.
The Warriors haven't been able to get any long, sustained scoring drives, but again, if you can score on quick hit plays, Blackhawks can't take a moment to let their guard down here. And it's going to be another rollout, looking down the field, just going to have to sling that one out of bounds.
Hoover's pass thrown out of bounds, pressured by Franco.
So bring up 2nd and 10. As a Blackhawk looks kind of stiff coming off the field. I think it's another cramp again. Second half feels a lot more muggier than the first half. Might have just made up a word.
Muggier?
Muggier, I don't know.
I'll allow it.
It's going to be a triple option, but the ball, never mind. I thought I saw it fall on the ground. I thought I saw it pop out, but Parker Williams chased down Hoover from behind, and now Hoover's writhing on the ground a little bit in pain. So as he gets tended to, we will take a step aside. You're watching Blackhawk Football, Bragg Sports Media.
Wilson Farm Market. We know it's not only what you eat, but where it comes from that matters. Granddad Bill knew that too, and selling fresh eggs back in 1968 turned into Central Indiana's favorite farm-to-table market today. We don't only grow our food, we make a whole bunch of amazing treats and meals fresh in the store every single day. Come see us once. You'll be a fan forever. Wilson Farm Market. Everything about us is better than anything you'll find in a big box store.
Bragg Insurance Agency, a family-owned business, has a team of qualified professionals that will work to provide you with the best coverage for you, your family, or business. Choose the trusted and highly revered team at Bragg Insurance Agency, located in Sheridan, to help you find the perfect policy. Bragg Insurance Agency, your friends in the insurance business.
Additional sponsors for Bragg Sports Media broadcasts include Creekside Chiropractic, More Etc., and Freaks Pizzeria of Sheridan.
Welcome back to Sheridan High School. As the player is still on the ground, we're going to roll one more longer break. If we have to, we'll come back. You're watching Blackhawk football.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Wilson Farm Market, we know it's not only what you eat, but where it comes from that matters. Granddad Bill knew that too, and selling fresh eggs back in 1968 turned into Central Indiana's favorite farm-to-table market today. We don't only grow our food, we make a whole bunch of amazing treats and meals fresh in the store every single day. Come see us once. You'll be a fan forever. Wilson Farm Market. Everything about us is better than anything you'll find in a big box store.
Welcome back to Sheridan High School as the player was able to walk off. It was the Warrior starting quarterback, though, so a new quarterback comes in, number 10, the one that I thought was the original starter, Riley Collins. Short gain on third down brings up fourth down, and we'll see what the Warriors do here. I imagine they're going to go for it, but they might not be. They're wholesale changes all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm. What's going on?
They're running out of time, and they made a late decision there to punt it away.
Right, okay.
4th and 7, but they're at least lined up to punt it away. It's a low snap. He's looking downfield to throw it. Tried to punt it last second, and then Blackhawk got a hand on it. And it looked like
that punter.
He kind of kicked right into a dude's forearm. I bet his foot doesn't feel too good about it.
Nope. And that, kids, is why you don't wait too long.
No, he was. I mean, obviously, it was the idea of it was obviously the idea of, find somebody if you can. But that last second decision
cost him his leg.
I have confirmation. Muggier is a word.
Hey, there you go.
That's why I value everybody that watches this.
Daniel Bragg, the human thesaurus.
1st and 10. Bales takes the snap, gives it to Kolb, who does a little jump step right at the line of scrimmage, fights forward for about 3. Bring up 2nd and 7.
Kolb up the middle, gain of 3.
Second and 7, ball at the 31. 8.5 left in the ball game. Bales under center. Once again, Kolb the deep back. It's going to be a fumbled snap. I'm not sure if he kept it himself or if he got it to Williams. Either way.
He got it to Williams, but he should have just ate it.
Yeah, either way, they lost a yard on the play, so bring up 3rd down now.
Yeah, that was a dangerous pickup. When that happens, just jump on it.
Yeah. So 3rd and 8 now. 8 minutes to go in the ball game. 3rd and 8, ball at the 33. Blackhawks got to get to the other side of the 25. Page sprinting. Roll out to the right. Going to sling it out there trying to get Page, and he's way out of bounds. They've done that a few times here tonight where Bales just sails it right out of bounds.
Yeah.
I think they got away with a little bit there, too, because Page started turning upfield before the snap. But yeah, Bales had him in stride, but the ball landed about 5 yards out of bounds.
Yeah. We got 4th down here.
He's done that a few times here tonight where I don't know if he's getting overzealous, doesn't know his own strength or what.
Not sure.
4th and 8. Once again, Blackhawks got to get to the 24 to convert. And it's a triple option again. Nothing doing that time, and they're going to lose yardage and possession. Triple option just took way too long to develop, and the Warriors swallow that up.
Turnover on down, stop made by number 62.
Again, the kind of dry feeling in the second half continues for the Blackhawks. Fortunately, they have the lead. Getting out to a 21-6 lead can give you enough room to where you can kind of come out flat as long as the defense keeps up their end of the bargain.
Right.
And it's going to be a give right up the middle. He's got another hole. Unfortunately, the Blackhawks able to shut that one down before it broke much bigger. He's the one that ran the big one earlier, number 11, Gosnell.
That kid's definitely got some legs, that's for sure.
But it'll be 1st and 10. Ball's going to be placed at the 47 of the Warriors. Going to be a give on the end and around. He's got room to run out there. Gets the first down. Shoved out of bounds. But still another time they move the chains. 2 big plays. This whole second half, it's felt that way where Miami's got more urgency than the Blackhawks.
Which if the Hawks weren't, up the way they are, that could be a very dangerous thing.
Yeah. I think they're fortunate to be up 2 touchdowns right now.
But it may not be enough if Miami keeps this up.
And it looks like Coach Wright going to use his first timeout of the second half with 6:31 to play. Blackhawks on top, 28-12. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media.
Do you suffer from sudden or chronic pain in your neck, back, or other joints? Then you should consider giving Creekside Chiropractic a call. Dedicated to providing wellness for both the body and spirit, their licensed chiropractic team sets the tone for drug-free pain management for both chronic pain and sudden injury. As well as chiropractic services, Creekside also offers the latest in K-laser therapy, therapeutic massage, and they even have an infrared sauna. They help you manage your pain right here at home in Sheridan, Indiana. Creekside Chiropractic, your hometown chiropractor.
Welcome back to Sheridan High School. While the teams are still huddled up, going to give a shout out to our closed caption sponsors this fall season. Blackhawk Ag Solutions and Red Sail Roofing. Thank you for providing all Bragg Sports Media broadcasts with closed captioning. Go ahead and hit that CC button on whichever way that you were watching the game. Thank you guys for sponsoring the closed captions. .6:31 to play. Blackhawks on top by 16. But North Miami very much feeling, at least, like they've got the momentum. Haven't gotten it on the scoreboard yet. Dropping back to pass. Got a man down the middle. Caught. It's going to be far enough for a first down, but there is a flag. So we'll see what the flag is. It's about 2 yards after the play. Or I'm sorry, not the play, but the line of scrimmage. Imagine a hold. An eligible man downfield. So that big gain going to be negated.
Illegal man downfield on the offense.
I believe that is a 5-yard penalty.
5. It should be 5.
So the big first down catch going to be negated, and the Warriors going to be faced with a 1st and 15 now.
That hurts.
When you're trying to come back down 2 touchdowns and the clock is running, can't really afford too many mistakes like that.
No.
It is good to see Hoover back out there after he stayed down for a little bit a few possessions ago. Hoover takes the snap, pulls it back. Wanted to pitch it out, but he fumbled it, and the Blackhawks immediately jumped down on it. Heads-up play by the Sheridan defense as Hoover got chased down from behind. Wasn't anticipating that hit. He wanted to pitch it out at the last second, and that ball hit the turf. Blackhawks immediately jump on top of it.
That's 2 good drives in a row by North Miami that have been broke up that way.
Yep. Blackhawk defense, once again, holding up their end of the bargain here. Trying to get some sort of momentum for the offense, who've been relatively flat this entire half. So it'll be 1st and 10. Ball's going to be at their own 42. Give off to Kolb, who somehow, out of all those people, comes out of it, but then there's a late flag that comes in.
It's a way late flag.
Likely a hold in the backfield. It is going to be a hold against the Blackhawks.
10-yard penalty, repeat first down.
It was about a yard, maybe 2 behind the ball. So instead of 1st and 20, it's going to be more like 1st and 21. But the thing that the Blackhawks have is a 16-point lead, and they don't care how much that clock burns.
Nah, just burn as much time as you can at this point.
Yep. Bales under center. Going to hand it off to Kolb, who's cutting through that defense, gets out to the 40 all the way to the about 41. So a nice carry by Eli Kolb. He's got 3 rushing touchdowns on the night. Able to cut through that defense and get about 9 yards on that 1 carry. Second and 11. There's some confusion there.
Yeah.
Blackhawks still in the huddle. 10 seconds left on the play clock. They've been slow to get out of the huddle all night. And now
4,
they're struggling
3,
to get set.
2, 1.
They got the playoff. Kolb now cuts across the defense. Got 1 man to beat. Still hanging on to him. Not going to get free of him, but still
that works
converts
out.
the first down.
Good job.
Eli Kolb came through that hole and immediately said, nah, I know I'm supposed to go left. I'm going to go right. Gets about 11 on the play. A nice job. And the Blackhawks move the sticks. Ball at the Miami 46. It's going to be a give to Williams, and he
fumbled it to himself.
Yeah, that ball popped straight up, and he reached out and grabbed it. A quick hands by Williams. And North Miami going to use their first timeout of the second half with 4:30 remaining. Blackhawks on top, 28-12 and driving. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media.
Bragg Insurance Agency, a family-owned business, has a team of qualified professionals that will work to provide you with the best coverage for you, your family, or business. Choose the trusted and highly revered team at Bragg Insurance Agency, located in Sheridan, to help you find the perfect policy. Bragg Insurance Agency, your friends in the insurance business.
Additional sponsors for Bragg Sports Media broadcasts include Creekside Chiropractic, More Etc., and Freaks Pizzeria of Sheridan.
We're maintaining. Defense is doing really well.
Welcome back to Bud Wright Stadium, Sheridan High School. Blackhawks on top, 28-12, 4:30 remaining in the ball game. And I believe the heat might be getting to everybody. Both teams, I mean, almost all of North Miami on the field right now. Not sure why that's a massive huddle right there.
Trying to fire them up as a group, I guess. I see the refs are kind of giving a little bit longer timeout too here.
Yeah, but they might have treated it almost as a hydration break.
Yeah, hydration break. A TV timeout, as it were.
Well, and I guess I took that as a North Miami timeout. I'm pretty sure they're the ones that called timeout, but
I think it might be a hydration timeout.
It might have been. The 4:30. I mean, they did a bunch of maybe 2 or 3 in the first half. I don't think they've done any official ones in the second half, at least that I've noticed. 2nd and 7. Bales under center. Takes a snap, gives it off to, oh my goodness.
Sheesh.
I believe that's Barnes. I love the way that kid runs.
Hey, a little tank.
Yeah, he was a tank last year. And, yeah, got that ball, just threw that guy off of him.
Right.
And there's a Warrior slow to get up. And this now is an official timeout, but I believe it's to give the injured player time to get off the field.
It's probably the kid that got blown back 10 feet.
It might have been. Yeah, it might have been.
I mean, that
ball carrier number 51, Jonathan Barnes, he's only a sophomore, but he's listed at 5'9", 202.
Solid.
He's every bit of it. So 1st and 10. Ball at the 33. Going to be a give to Barnes once again, lowering his shoulder, gets across the 30 down to about the 27. Nice little 5-yard gain on the play.
Barnes again on the carry, gain of 5.
It's interesting that now all of a sudden there's a change at fullback. Parker Williams standing on the sideline. I'm curious to see if he's ailed in any way. Certainly has made his presence felt through his first 2 games of high school football, basically. 2nd and 5. It's going to be a pitch to Kolb, trying to cut it upfield. Lowers his shoulder, gets out to about the 22-yard line, and let's see. And yep, they are going to say 1st down. It'll be enough for a 1st down to move the sticks once again.
That's enough for a Blackhawk. 1st down.
3:26 remaining. The Blackhawks just slowly and methodically again going down the field.
Yeah. No hurry. Except for the play clock right now.
Yeah. 5 seconds left on the play clock. The Blackhawks have struggled with this all night, especially in this this second half. Kolb again cuts it upfield. Step back, makes 2 guys miss. Gonna get in there. Touchdown, Blackhawks. Eli Kolb makes a touchdown run out of nothing. Gets his 4th touchdown on the night.
Beautiful, beautiful.
With 3:06 to play, Blackhawks extend the lead once again, and that might finally be the one that puts it out of reach. As Owen Bell comes on to attempt the extra point. Snap is down, the kick is up. It's a low one, it looked, but it is good. So Owen Bell stays perfect on the season. Blackhawks extend the lead 35-12 with 3:06 to play. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media.
Wilson Farm Market. We know it's not only what you eat, but where it comes from that matters. Granddad Bill knew that too, and selling fresh eggs back in 1968 turned into Central Indiana's favorite farm-to-table market today. We don't only grow our food, we make a whole bunch of amazing treats and meals fresh in the store every single day. Come see us once. You'll be a fan forever. Wilson Farm Market. Everything about us is better than anything you'll find in a big box store.
Welcome back to Bud Wright Stadium. Blackhawks extend the leads 35-12 following another touchdown run by Eli Kolb, his 4th on the night. And the Blackhawks comfortably in the lead now with 3:06 to play. The second half's been a little bit of a sloppy mess, but the air feels sloppy, so it's all right.
Right.
Very hot, humid night. Very good crowd for as hot and humid as it's been. Bell's going to kick it away. That one rolling, fielded at about the 16 and upended on that return. I believe they're going to spot him about the 32. And the Warriors running out of time. .256 now to play in the ball game. Schwartfigger was the tackler on the kick coverage. Special teams for the Hawks have done pretty well here tonight. Again, both touchdowns coming on 2, I believe, roughly 80-yard plays. Defense has been very reliable so far tonight.
Jumped.
Immediate flag stops that play, and that'll back them up 5 yards. Or no, they're going to say offsides.
Yeah. Didn't you see him come across?
I did. I had a pylon in front of me. I apologize.
I got you.
But the Blackhawks, sorry, give them 5 free yards. I got a pylon and a window fogging up in front of me. What do you want? 1st and 5 now. As the Warriors going to want to get some chunk yardage here. Just going to be a quarterback keeper. Fights forward for about 4. Going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Keeper up the middle. Gain of 4. 2nd and 1.
But that clock keeps rolling. Honestly, with as hot as it is, I don't know how much energy you got to pull off miracle plays right now.
No, I don't think you have much. I think the gas tank's almost empty here.
2nd and 1. Drop back to pass, sling it out there. That one's going to actually be caught. Makes a man miss, still getting down on the other side of the 40.
Quarterback took a lick, though.
Yeah, ball catcher on there, number 5, Muscle. He scored one earlier.
Collins' pass complete to Musial. That was enough for a Warrior first down. Stop was made by Bell.
It's going to be a give. That one stood up right at the line of scrimmage. Bring up 2nd and 10. 2 minutes left. And the Warriors really up against it now.
Yeah.
Timeout going to be used by the Warriors. With 1:52 to play, Blackhawks on top, 35-12. You're watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media.
Hey there, Blackhawk football fans. Just like the game we all love, life is full of unexpected plays. But what about those unexpected events that take place off the field? That's where we come in. At Bragg Insurance Agency, we're more than just a safety net. We're your game changer, your peace of mind. Just like your team needs a solid defense, so does your life. Get in touch with us today and let's tackle the future together. Bragg Insurance Agency, protecting what matters most.
Welcome back to Bud Wright Stadium. A minute 52 to play in the ball game. 35-12 in a game where we have seen Eli Kolb score 4 touchdowns. We've seen a passing touchdown for the Blackhawks. And then the defense has done a pretty solid job the entire game with the exception of 2 plays that have really been the difference for North Miami. But 2nd and 10 coming up for the Warriors. Ball's at the 30, call it the 38 of the Blackhawks. It's going to be a give up the middle, and he just
dropped.
I don't know if he ran into his own blocker and that is shoulder blasted him or.
He got dropped.
Yeah, he did.
All of a sudden he was running, he disappeared.
Yeah. Took a hard hit to the shoulder. I'll tell you what, I just now noticed, I don't know if he's been out there the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Caleb Alexander's on the defensive line.
Huh.
3rd and 9, going to roll out to his left, got no one downfield, eventually lets go of it, just throws it out of bounds. That's kind of a shot put if I'm being perfectly honest. But that'll stop the clock with a minute 22 to play. 4th and 9 upcoming for the Warriors. This play more or less will be the decider for them. Not able to convert it, the Blackhawks can just run out the clock. Blackhawks will travel to Tri-Central next week. We'll bring you all the coverage. And North Miami going to use their final timeout. With a minute 22 to play, don't go anywhere. You're watching Blackhawk football.
Do you suffer from sudden or chronic pain in your neck, back, or other joints? Then you should consider giving Creekside Chiropractic a call. Dedicated to providing wellness for both the body and spirit, their licensed chiropractic team sets the tone for drug-free pain management for both chronic pain and sudden injury. As well as chiropractic services, Creekside also offers the latest in K-laser therapy, therapeutic massage, and they even have an infrared sauna. They help you manage your pain right here at home in Sheridan, Indiana. Creekside Chiropractic, your hometown chiropractor.
Welcome back. Minute 22 to play. Blackhawks on top, 35-12. North Miami facing a 4th and 9. Kind of their last gasp here. They're out of timeouts by my count. Ball's at the 37 of the Blackhawks. Got to get to the 29. And there's false start. They're signaling on the offense this time. So back them up 5 yards. Their road just got even harder. Now it's 4th and 14.
I mean, I hate to say it, but you'd almost be better off to punt.
Well, I mean, with a minute 22, you're not.
I know, but you go for it, screw up here, fumble it or something. And
yeah, but Sheridan's just going to knee it, I imagine.
Yeah.
They're looking, got nowhere to go. Beautiful coverage by the Blackhawk defensive line. And Cole McIntosh going to get credit for that sack.
That's kind of what I said here. I mean, there's a chance the Blackhawks could score a touchdown here.
I don't think they're going to come out and run a play that is even going to get positive yardage. I imagine the backup quarterback, got number 10, Brock Hagan, is checked in. I imagine this will be victory formation. As the Warriors are out of timeouts, Blackhawks just got to run 2 plays here. They're not really set up for a victory formation, but
they're going for it.
I think they might end up kneeing it anyway. Yep.
Okay.
They didn't run a traditional victory formation, but still do knee it. They only got to do it one more time, and the Blackhawks will move to 1-1 on the season. And in the first matchup between these two teams since 2012, the Blackhawks going to come away with a win just like they did, what is that, 11 years ago now?
Yeah.
My goodness. Time flies when you're having fun.
I know.
snap, the knee, and that'll do it. Blackhawks going to come away with the win, move to 1-1, beating the North Miami Warriors here at home, 35-12. We come back, summarize, and award our Legacy Images Player of the Game. Don't you go anywhere. You're watching Blackhawk Football, Bragg Sports Media.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Wilson Farm Market, we know it's not only what you eat, but where it comes from that matters. Granddad Bill knew that too, and selling fresh eggs back in 1968 turned into Central Indiana's favorite farm-to-table market today. We don't only grow our food, we make a whole bunch of amazing treats and meals fresh in the store every single day. Come see us once. You'll be a fan forever. Wilson Farm Market. Everything about us is better than anything you'll find in a big box store.
Hey there, Blackhawk football fans. Just like the game we all love, life is full of unexpected plays. But what about those unexpected events that take place off the field? That's where we come in. At Bragg Insurance Agency, we're more than just a safety net. We're your game changer, your peace of mind. Just like your team needs a solid defense, so does your life. Get in touch with us today and let's tackle the future together. Bragg Insurance Agency, protecting what matters most.
Do you suffer from sudden or chronic pain in your neck, back, or other joints? Then you should consider giving Creekside Chiropractic a call. Dedicated to providing wellness for both the body and spirit, their licensed chiropractic team sets the tone for drug-free pain management for both chronic pain and sudden injury. As well as chiropractic services, Creekside also offers the latest in K-laser therapy, therapeutic massage, and they even have an infrared sauna. They help you manage your pain right here at home in Sheridan, Indiana. Creekside Chiropractic, your hometown chiropractor. Additional sponsors for Bragg Sports Media broadcasts include More Etc., Greek's Pizzeria of Sheridan, Blackhawk Ag Solutions, Red Sail Roofing, Legacy Images, Handmade on Maine, The Farmers Bank, Biddle Poland's, Horizon Real Estate, and First Farmers Bank and Trust. Thank you for your continued support. Go Blackhawks!
For the final time, welcome back to Bud Wright Stadium, Sheridan High School. The Blackhawks defeat the visiting North Miami Warriors 35-12 in a game that saw some ups and downs, some inconsistency on offense, but all in all, pretty clean game for the Blackhawks, Nick.
Yeah, it was a good game by the Blackhawks. Total turnaround from last week. Defense looked pretty on point, minus a couple of plays there. Offense looked much better. I just want to see more consistency out of quarterback choices and play calling. But overall, pretty good game.
Yeah, the quarterback play is the biggest frustration for me personally. You just got to pick one. You can't keep doing this where you like this guy, but you like this guy at the same time. I mean, Alexander hasn't done anything to lose the job, but no. I think at the same time, Bales didn't do anything tonight to necessarily lose the job either. But I still say it was surprising to see Bales come out and be the quarterback.
Right.
So either way, but the defense definitely looked fantastic. Parker Williams continues to make his presence felt, and Trent DeCrane had a nice pick earlier. All in all, the defense did a pretty good job with the exception of two plays, and that's really all it was 2 plays results in 12 points, and that's the story of the defensive side. So that'll take us to our Legacy Images player of the game, and I don't think there's any doubt it is Eli Kolb. 4 rushing touchdowns. Not sure how many yards, but I know it was a lot.
Oh, yeah.
He certainly took over the reins we were expecting to see last week, and this week he very much came out ready to fire. So congratulations, Eli, on being the Legacy Images player of the game. Once again, Legacy Images providing, I believe, keychains to every player of the game for all Bragg Sports broadcasts throughout this entire school year. So at least, little prizes to take home and remember, at least in 2023. So, final time, North Miami wins, or I'm sorry, my goodness.
Jeez.
I got to get out of here. It's getting late. Sheridan wins over North Miami, 35-12. For myself, Daniel Bragg, for Nick Doty, for all of our sponsors. We appreciate everyone for tuning in tonight. We will see you guys next week. Tri-Central, 7 o'clock kickoff. Don't go anywhere. We will be there. You want to watch us possibly defeat the Trojans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a good night, guys.
Have a good night, everybody.